And today we are going to be doing just a normal thing. So, I've heard, let me see. So I think it's right stick dead zone here. So, right stick dead zone is going to be 5. That which I use to aim, which will be 9. Alright. Okay, I forgot. So, we're gonna start slowest mode. Oh, why does this take forever? Oh wait, I should have my controller plugged in just so that it has a quicker time. That's what a lot of people say, and if it will make me go faster. But look at how slow mine is. So, we're probably... Alright, so, as you can see, I suck at... Now, keep in mind, since this is 0.1, we will be playing this in, like, times 10 speed or something. Bro, why is this actually... No, this is really supposed to help your edits, but because I want to get better and also make nice content at the same time, bro. Yesterday I saw 2 shooting stars, and I made a wish that all of you guys would subscribe. So, this is Hunger Game. So, wait. No, this is supposed to show you if you did everything, timed it perfectly, how fast your edits could really be. Because it's you editing, because it's really honestly just you editing this in slow motion. Alright, and now just these sprays. Now, we're going to lobby. For you guys that don't know how this works, I barely know how it works either, I just did it once. So we go over here, confirm. We're gonna play it. Wait, we're gonna pause it. So we're gonna say it's gonna be like double this. So guys, it's gonna be double this. Are you kidding me? So this is like half the speed. So look at how fast this would be. You know what? We'll let him join. Just so that he stops. I'll save it. Good. I'll let him join later. Bro, can you stop? Alright, so now that we have seen what we can do, guys, we're gonna try to we're gonna try to do that. Just like do it. Like, you know what I mean? Alright. Now we're gonna search up the most complicated edit. Most complicated.
This right here is the hardest edit in the game. Every time you're in a box just like this, you have to leave.
This is the world's hardest edit course, and if I mess up 5 more before I complete it, I'll do it.
Like, shut my eyes and try to quad it.
You know what? I'll just try quad edits. I've never done a quad edit before. Yo, it feels kind of fast. No. No, here's the thing. I don't know exactly what a quad edit is. You know, if any of you guys are watching, and I have like one question, and it's not like about YouTube or anything, even though if you do have any tips, please let me know. It's like whenever like you see me, I pre-build in here. It's not too bad. But then when I actually go into a real fighting scenario, bro, it's like it doesn't transfer. Like, I don't know. I just never. Wait, I don't even put it 0.5. That's what it suggested. I'm still going. So, like, if I try to do a normal edit, so this is half the speed. Like, I have. So, let's keep in mind, I have double the time to focus on working on this edit. I'm not really sure if I can't transfer my own free build to the real game. How this is supposed to transfer to my edits. Alright. So we're gonna work on my reaction time. So we're gonna be in half speed, trying to react as fast as we can. Yeah, you see that? We want that to be much better. Let's just go back and replays and see how it's doing. If anybody could join and just give me tips on it, I would actually really appreciate it. Alright, let's look. I mean, if I could double my edit speed. If I could really just honestly double my... But what's happening? Oh, I guess I'm just being dumb and waiting. Probably talking to you guys. So basically, if I... It's really... I'm gonna rename it as mid. Alright, slow motion. Now I think we try one more time. Except try to do it side by side. Like, I don't know what I... Bro, I have to really think hard about this, bro. So... Wait. So maybe we do it like this. Bro, why does this actually be like a speed boost? So, wait. Let's try to pretend like we have a speed boost. I mean, we have a speed, something on our speed. And we can take it as long as we want. If we really, like, have as much... Wait a minute, bro. Alright, now, I'm not sure what a quad it is, but, like, I saw that we were doing these triple edit towers recently fast. Why does it feel slow, fast, slow, fast? Maybe? Wait. I mean, it's like I already have muscle memory for each edit, but like... So there's one edit that I sorta am not that great at. It's the PB edit. And you have to reverse it decently quickly. Wait. Nope. Wait, I feel like what would happen if we just tried, like, how I would usually, like, now what my instincts are telling me to do when I do an edit. Alright. Wait, why does this actually feel like it wasn't fixed? So I don't know if like Battle Royales has like a whole lot of delay. It probably mostly does. Yeah, I feel like it did make my edits fast. Okay, guys, I'm gonna search this up. I'll give credit to whoever made it if it helps me. How to transfer your free build map skills to fighting skills.
I did hundreds of tests to find out what the statistically best odds of taking walls are. If two people are holding a wall, one is on 0 ping, but the other is on 100, they both have a 50% chance of hitting. This is because there's an 150 millisecond delay after a wall breaks, where no builds can be placed there. After the 150 milliseconds, the server randomly gives the wall to someone who tried to place one during that time. So anyone with under 150 ping has the exact same odds of holding the wall. However, taking the wall is harder than holding the wall, because you have to wait the time of your ping just to take out your blueprint.
How do you defeat a
Yes, this is. Alright, this sounds like exactly what I need. Marrant M is probably going to be the go.
Battlefield games is a massive problem a lot of people encounter. Today I'll go over the 20 necessary steps for getting creative and performance. Mistakes in game because being as fast as you are creative is in some cases simply not possible with your servers. To say 90% of players may simply not focus on accuracy when practicing your games. They focus on speed. They're 30% less consistent in game compared to creative, which is not to go on and will perform a lot less wrong. The next 7 offense or video games to practice, focus on consistency in the goals and outlets, focus on remaining consistent with build and mistakes. Set addresses with faster interaction. Building a brand new discovery game chaos and game will take some time. So make sure to be patient. Focus on accuracy and see the process. The problem I want to create in our face is that we're comparable out of the game. So great and creative. So everything good and creative means they're good to play. This also means there are thousands of people out there who thinks that you're better than them. This good is going to be creative. Whatever this is going to be better than someone. That is your versus this business. It makes a good player player instead of looking for practice, run a couple of times. It's 100% in sports. People that is delivering it's good to see them. you're in the place you will play. You will risk manage way differently compared to how you do creative. As a result, you will play worse in game. You can understand and adapt mentality and look, here's how you play some previous weapons. What you have totally different creative fights. A lot of people who want to copy creative often do limitations and controlling them back according to the future. There's something much more advanced and much more slow. It's a skill that needs to be practiced. And it is very different from real games compared to practice. Now, playing the right creative master is a great way to really compare and understand what it's okay. Playing that like I talked earlier will be one of the best investments you can make for improving your pacing. It's pretty simple. You guys watching who are the best in box fights are usually the best defensive fighters. Any chances are high you need to work on your pacing when playing aggressively. If you're good at zone wars or build fights, chances are you're good at playing offensively. So you need to work on playing defensively. Get out of your comfort zone and stop playing what you're already the best at. If you're beating everyone in zone wars, play some box fights against good players. If you're good at build fights, start playing some realistics instead. Small changes can be the world of difference when it comes to making a career out of Fortnite. On a little bit of the same note, a lot of you guys watching probably have awful practice habits. When practicing, you need to think about how the hours you put in can positively affect you in real games, not in creative. This is a big problem a lot of people have. They play creative without the vision of it benefiting them in tournaments or ranks, and as a result, they simply become creative warriors. The way you win rounds in real games is quite different to creative. Everyone knows that. If you can adapt the mindset the next time you play creative that you're playing to improve in real games, you will get so much further as a player compared if you could just focus on winning there and then. Being relaxed is a hack to perform better than most. And in real games, a lot of people are way less relaxed compared to when playing creative. This most of the time has a negative effect on how you perform. Being able to lock in and focus on the task at hand is super important. In order to be as relaxed as possible, I recommend chewing gum for tournaments and not having any outside factors affect you. I'm talking, if you have homework you gotta do, you do that before a tournament. If your family or friends have asked you to do something, you do that before the tournament as well. These small things that take up some of our brain capacity really limits us from performing as well as we possibly can. So make sure to eliminate any outside distractions that can make you stressed or anxious. Moving on, we need to talk about one of the main reasons some players win against anyone in creative, and that is because they have full trust in their abilities and never think about what can go wrong. Whereas in-game, most players overestimate the difficulty of fighting opponents and nerf their own skill level, because they overthink about what can go wrong if they play the same way they play in creative. Now don't get me wrong, there are some differences in how you should fight in creative and in-game, but if you have what is needed in creative, you shouldn't doubt yourself in-game either. If you cannot think about the possibility of you going down in a fight, or in other words, just being so confident to the point where you think you'll win every fight, regardless of what weapons or mats you have, I can guarantee you will have a higher chance of winning that given fight as well. Adapting this kind of mentality is obviously really hard, but over time, if you practice it, I'm sure you can get there and reap some comfortable rewards. Not wanting to let your teammates down is also a big reason why some players just don't perform at all in tourneys. This is obviously an issue you have, but also an issue that very much regards who you choose to play with and who your friends in the community are. It's very hard to be confident and play at the top if you have a terrible teammate who always talks you down. So my best tip, if you are in this situation, is to just be open about the fact that your teammate's mentality makes you play worse, and that you don't want to waste any more time playing with him or her if they keep communicating the way that they are. It's actually boring playing with people who doesn't have common decency. And players like that also tend to never critique themselves, meaning they won't ever get to the top individually either. Of course, structure is incredibly important in real games, and learning how to rotate and generally be a smart player is crucial if you want to see success in tournaments. Another path you can go down is being extremely picky with who you decide to play with. For all of you watching who are crazy mechanically, but know your weaknesses are structure and strategies, it would be a good idea to find a solid IGL. Naturally, finding someone solid is really hard, and it takes a lot of time to do, but if you can get to the point where you have a teammate who can take care of your weaknesses and you can take care of his, you'll see much greater success compared to find someone with the exact same skills as you have. Identifying mistakes in creative is very easy. When you die in creative, it's because of a mistake that just happened 2 seconds ago. Whereas in-game, most of the time when you die, it's because of a mistake you made 10 minutes ago. Making an effort to understand the cause behind your deaths in-game will quickly make you better than most. The reason so many succeed when playing one-on-ones is because they effortlessly, without having to go back into replays or asking anyone for criticism, can understand why they died, and subconsciously your brain will do something about that flaw and improve it automatically. This is not at all the case in tourneys, because it's super hard to pinpoint a mistake without going into replays. Mistakes can be bad rotates, slow looting, or not taking the right chances. So if you're someone who has a lot of skill in creative, chances are you can transfer that to real games by simply just making a bigger effort to learn from your mistakes, because clearly you have the ability to learn and be better than most. So why not do something productive with that quality and get good at competitive? When all of that is said and done, you also needs to get experience. Sadly, a lot of talents never give themselves enough time to succeed. People think one season is enough to go from a nobody to somebody who qualifies for the grand finals. But in reality, it might take 3 or even more seasons of structured grinding. Being structured and focusing on really putting in the time into real game scenarios like customs is the key to succeeding in tourneys. Listen, if you're watching this video, you're probably already more than good enough in creative. So start prioritizing grinding customs when you're on the game. It might not be as fun, but the potential rewards you can get if you do it and stay at it will be fun in the end. Trust me. It's very important for me to also note that fighting strategies don't directly translate from creative to real games. So in order to understand what fighting strategies you should use, I strongly recommend going into replays, watching a crazy fighter like Cold, pausing the VOD before he starts fighting, then thinking about what you would have done in that exact situation. I'm talking really visualize exactly what you would have done, and then pressing play on the replay and seeing what it does differently.
Alright, guys, well, I'm going to practice this, and I'll be back in a few days. Well, not a few days, but sometime. Not today, probably.